Part 3 here, Xanatic, showing you how to use Orb, the online mobile streaming software. Okay, so far I've added 2 links. This one works. It's just kind of messing around and finding one that actually has a valid link you can click from. If you click these, like I said before, if you click them, you get a link up here at the top. Because most of the time, if you click it there, it's going to give you a valid link. And you copy it. Get some of these windows here. And you add it in. You name it whatever you want to name it. Sometimes it has to go out and check that URL, make sure it's valid. It wants to make sure that it can actually play. Some work, some don't. It's really just a case of kind of messing around with it. Okay, found some links. Here's a rule of thumb. Add the last link. Some of these up here will actually be advertisements, because a lot of stations, at least the ones I've run into, the ad will be at the top, and usually the actual radio station will be at the bottom. Because if you recognize here in this link, if I can zoom in enough without having it being blurred to death, this link up here has nothing in common with this links down here. But this link up here starts with like A1776. The rest of these start with, I think that may be an entire link. Yeah, it starts with a different address. So we're going to add that different address. And I've run into a lot where I've maybe added the first link and it ends up being, that first link ends up being an ad. An advertisement for the radio station. It's checking it again. Once you get all these added, it'll be a cinch to play, but we'll have a part just on the cell phone side. Okay, now it's asking me, do I want to add the original URL? I do. Now again, I'm just naming them just for the heck of it. Just so I can get it to play. You may add these and they don't work at all. You may have to go through tons of them depending on what genre you like. I'm going to record here an advanced portion though of what you can do and how you can get URLs into the program through some advanced methods that you have to be patient and you have to be willing to try. Yeah, this link is, there's links down to. Apologize for videos. That's basics though. You're just going to add the links that it gives you in Radio Locator. These are basically direct links. You click on them, they start up. You usually don't have to do anything else in Radio Locator. Just add them and they go. Let's try to play it on North Carolina here, a link. Let's try it on Windows Media Player first. There we go, that one plays. It's a safe bet. If it plays in Windows Media, it's going to play here. And you just paste it again. That's WQSM. Ask me which links I want to add. This is one big link, it looks like. We'll add that one anyway. Add the original. And there you go. There's the one I just added there. Right there. Click play. Now that link will always be there. I think it keeps changing the URL every time you play, but this is the PC side playing. It should play the same way. There you go. Let's have a second one playing around here. There we go. That's playing 192 kilobits. That's good. If you get that on your mobile phone, not playing that. If you get 192 kilobits on your phone, you better make sure if you're on a Verizon phone, you've got EVDO. If you're using AT&T or whatever, I think you can be on. Again, you need to at least be on 3G. Only one I know that I've tested out with Orb I know will work is the iPhone on their 3G network. And you can use some of the Sprint phones too, but in my case of the video, we're just going to show Verizon because that's what I've got. So basically, to recap what we've done here. Sorry for all the shaking, I really am. Okay, we've shown the install. That's in part one. The download of the program, going to the website, downloading it, installing it, setting up a fake account for the purpose of this video. Going to the website, putting in links. We're going to part 4. I've lost count of my parts. We're going to part 4, and we'll show you how to add from XM, UXM. I have to do this on a different computer though, because I don't have UXM installed on this notebook. But I'll basically just show you. I'm going to show you on another computer basically how you do it. So we're going to take a quick little jump cut here, go to the other computer, my desktop computer that I've got UXM installed on, show you basically how you're going to run it. It runs the same way. You just download it, install it, set it up to run on your XM account, put in your information, and you're good to go. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the online service from XM, something serious. And then you can stream it at good quality, 128 kilobits a second. It's just like listening to a CD, basically. But you know, it will come out pretty good on your mobile phone. So let's do a jump cut over to that. We'll finish up this video, do a recap, and then we'll switch over to the phone side. I've got to do some things to get that phone working, but we'll switch over there, do that, and if you do have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I try to answer most of the questions within a reasonable amount of time when they're asked. Make comments if you want down below. You know, I welcome any comments, any positive or negative. If you like it, rate it. You know, I think these videos are a lot better than the original. The original was just like 2 parts, jumping around, you know, not telling you how to download it, not telling you how to run it, and it left a lot of gaps that needed to be filled. It didn't show you how to go in advanced. To get links, we'll show you that as well here on my other computer because I've got the URL program there. But sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes if you know the website you want to download from or get a link from, I'll just tell you right here and right now, you cannot get links from Clear Channel. Clear Channel has a unique system where it kind of gives you a key every time. It's a one-time key, so you might be able to add that one time, and it will work for that one time. But in about an hour, it will change, and you can't use it again. So if you try to add a Clear Channel station, you just go to the bottom of the page. It shows a little C in blue. That's Clear Channel. Clear Channel owns a lot of radio stations, so you may have a hard time finding them. I've got a few in my area that are in Middle Tennessee. There are country radio stations that are not Clear Channel. About a quarter of them to half of them are not Clear Channel. So if you can find one, you can add it, and you're good to go. Be aware that some of these providers will also change their links around. I've ran into a few country radio stations that will actually rotate their links. If you get an orb error or restart orb with a link, just go through and make sure all your links are valid. Make sure go on the website, this website, mycast.orb.com. By the way, it's up there at the top. It will bring you there automatically. I do apologize for not putting that at the beginning of the video. But it will take you to mycast.orb.com when you begin it, and that's how you add the links, and I'll put that in the more info page. But that's where you have to go to add all the links in to get it set up. But make sure that all those links work. Test them out on your computer. Go down here. Don't click them and stream from here, because if Orb's having a problem, If they've gone down for some reason, it's not going to work anyway. But go down here where it says URL, and that's the raw URL. Cumulus is, you can use this stream Cumulus pretty good. You just got to get the link. They're a little bit harder to get, and that's going to be an advanced part. But just if you click the link and you get audio from it, this will play here in a second. I'm not going to wait for it, but it would play. If it plays, then make sure that everything's working. If it's not playing it, make a call with Orb. Make sure your computer settings are set up correctly. If it doesn't work through that direct link right down here, then either the site may be down, they may be changing the URLs. Just we'll have to show you the advanced method of how to get that URL. But we got to finish it up. Part 4 coming up next. Thanks for watching.